The first annual Blue Highway Fest gets underway this weekend in Big Stone Gap, Virginia. This huge music festival will feature some of the biggest acts in bluegrass and Americana music from across the country. Here to get us ready for an amazing weekend of music are Larry Roberts and Tim Stafford. Good morning, gentlemen.
Good morning. How are you, Chris?
Good morning.
I asked you a moment ago, y'all don't have time to be relieved that this is upon us. Y'all been working too hard, haven't you?
Yeah. We just came from the big Bluegrass Awards down in Raleigh,
Yes.
the IBMA Awards. And actually, Larry was mentioning this, on the IBMA Awards, there were a lot of people who were going to be performing at Blue Highway Fest.
Exactly.
Which was really cool to see, yeah.
Noticed that Tim hosted one of the sessions there that afternoon, and then that evening, looking around there, there's so many of the names that are on there that were honored or up for nominations that are going to be in Big Stone Gap at Blue Highway Fest this weekend. It's great. It's a testament to what's going on.
I was going to ask you that because you look at the lineup, and you've got that lineup in your hand right there. When you went and talked to all these folks and invited them to come be a part of this, you got a lot of yeses, didn't you? It was easy to get those yeses.
We got quite a few people that wanted to be involved, and people like Sam Bush, Dan Tominski, he's going to be there 2 days.
Right.
Travel McCurry, Sierra Hull, Scythian, Daryl Scott, Seldom Seen Balsam Range, Larry Sparks, Ralph Stanley II, Ed Snodderly, Carson Peters, Darren and Brooke Aldridge, Beth Snap, and then of course Tommy Emmanuel to kick things off on Thursday, which we're just kind of thrilled. We've met these people along the way at different festivals, and so I think it helps to have a personal rapport with some of them. So it's helped us in this case. Somebody
we wanted to have but couldn't make it because they're touring with the Doobie Brothers is John Cowan.
Right.
He wanted to come.
Yeah, he wanted to come.
That's a good problem to have when you have folks who want to come and just can't fit it into their schedule, or just something's going on.
Yes.
Yeah.
And talk to me about. Let's take a look back when the kernel of this idea was planted. Kind of talk us through to how we are here today.
Well, interesting. I have a friend, George Rote. He lives in Florida. He grew up in Big Stone. He's originally from Big Stone. The town manager, Steve Lawson, was talking to George and his family saying, we want to come up with something big in Big Stone Gap. And George and I just started talking. I said, George, I'll tell you what might work here. It's a great idea here. We can do a big bluegrass festival.
Right.
And I have always been a big fan of this gentleman here and Blue Highway, and I said, Blue Highway would be just the group to do it. They don't have their own festival, they're local. So I put the word out to Tim, and we met over there about a year ago at the venue, and we came up with Tim, said, hey, this is great, and along with Wayne. So we took it from there. We've had weekly Zoom meetings, and that's why we've been able to do it so quickly.
Yeah.
And Tim, y'all are excited. I mean, this is. I know it's been a lot of hard work, but we're only days away now. The countdown is on.
I know. We got great weather for this coming up, and I just hope people come out to this because it's one of the biggest festivals. It reminds me of that Wise County Festival we did back with your brother.
Right.
Back in the 70s.
Yes.
First festival I ever went to, I couldn't believe how great it was, all these acts,
Yes.
So if you like traditional music, Americana, bluegrass, I think you're going to love this festival right here.
Well, gentlemen, thank you all so much for putting this together.
May I say one quick thing? Thursday, 1:45. Come to Good Times Wood-Fired Pizza. Brian and Jennifer, Tim and Wayne, the original founders of Blue Highway, will be there. And we want everybody to come, a meet and greet, so just want you to know.
Never know who will show up.
You never know who will show up.
You never know who will show up. Tommy Emmanuel's playing that evening.
You can't beat the pizza there either.
You never know.
Hey folks, it's the inaugural Blue Highway Fest happening in Big Stone Gap, Virginia, Bullitt Park, October 7th through the 8th. Also, some special stuff going on the 6th as well. If you want to find out more, that right there, bluehighwayfest.com, that's the place to go.